Hi friends, this is a spotlight on the waterfall. So I'm going to bring my left hand over right, up to the shoulder, right hand extended. This move is going to have three hand movements. 1, 2, 3. Coming up, 1, 2, 3. Our other side, start from the outside arm. 1, 2, 3. Coming up, 1, 2, 3. And as ever, we can make this more dynamic by adding a weight change. So when the veil is coming forward, I'm going to step onto the front foot. When it's coming back, I'm going to step onto the back foot. So I have 1, 2, 3, coming back, 1, 2, 3. Some dancers do this move and they leave the arm on the shoulder. That is a choice, but that's not how I do it. So, my weight is off of that front leg. I'm heavy on this back leg. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So especially coming back, this is where it gets tricky. You want to make sure that the lead arm takes off, and then when you're almost out of fabric, the follow arm joins, as opposed to so I hope you can see that these don't look the same. So I have extended arm first. 1, 2, 3, coming back. 1, 2, 3, coming front. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, front. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so they're never landing at the same time, the 1 and the 2. There's always a stagger. So we're never hitting boom, boom, like this. If you're dancing Derrick LIM, part 1A, the setup for this, we're doing some veil switches to the side. So there are all kinds of ways you can accomplish this. For me, for this particular choreography, we're going to do side, hands are parallel, belly's front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and for here, the fingers are together. 5, 6, 7. So that it looks different when we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Exiting to the side. So if my veil is on my right side, I'm going to cross my left leg over. Over, open, over, open, over. Or if my veil is on my left side, I'm going to cross with my right foot. Over, open, over, over, open. Not a grapevine. So for this, the foot is always crossing in front. There's no stepping behind. The veil is making a figure 8. Forward and down, back and down. So we have cross, 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 cross. And I believe my lovely friend Yona taught me that the bottom part, the bottommost part is the nadir. So it's when you're sweeping through the nadir that the foot is crossing. When you're at the lowest point of that valley, cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, cross. Make sure you're not giving any extra texture, so you're going to stay up on releve, soft knees. And cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, cross, open. Front, back, front section. we're going to throw. The entire veil needs to be in front of your body, and the entire veil needs to be behind your body for these sections. The left arm is going to stay lifted no matter what, but it is going to rotate slightly to assist you in getting the veil to where it needs to be. So my arm is going to move slightly, but it's always going to stay above my head. Front, back, front. And again, that idea of using the weight. Back, front, back, front, back, front. I'm using my body. This is going to make things look more dynamic as well. Front, back, front, turn back. So you need to have the veil really in front of your body for this to catch air. So if you have the veil tight across your body, still pretty, but it's not going to catch air like a sailboat. And that's what we're going for this kind of illusion. So you need to have space between, open space between your veil and your body so that there's room for you to create air. Back, front, back, coming forward. And same thing here, if you have it too close to you, you won't catch any air. Front, back, front. Back, front, back. The beginning section. So your veil, the same protocol you would follow for a flag, we want to follow for your veil. So, generally, no veil on the floor unless you've tossed it aside and you're dancing in this space. But even the idea there is that you're not going to, one, step on your veil, or two, slip on your veil, which is also possible and undesirable. So the beginning of Dirt LAM, we don't want, not pretty, looks like you're beating your veil up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the lift coincides with the arabesque, so they're never going to connect. Toe is pointed, it doesn't have to be high, but you need to remain zipped up. So no matter where my foot is, my pelvis isn't compensating, and my shoulders as well aren't counterbalancing. I am strong and centered. So we have 1, 2. You don't have enough time to go up onto releve here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. So there is a little release that happens on the 1, the plie. But be careful you don't release and come up. There's not enough time, and especially with the balance work that's happening, I don't think it's possible. The turns, keep your hands strong and far apart. That's the goal, to keep it apart. Instead of, that's beautiful, it's something different though. That's not what we're doing. So, you also want to try and keep the veil as if it's operating between 2 pieces of glass so that it's not traveling forwards and backwards. From here, the veil is up nice and high. We're walking into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We cross and drop. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 7, 8, and. So the set again. Walking into your veil nice and high. 3, 4, 5, sorry, got a message on my phone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cross and drop, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Moving to your spot, making sure you're stepping no matter the direction, right foot, left foot. The body wave is forward up on the right foot, back and down on the left. Forward up, back and down. Forward up, back and down. Make sure you allow the roll to come through into the pelvis so you don't have just like an up-down chest happening. The Egyptian pas de bourrée, we don't want the veil to ever look heavy on the shoulders. The idea is it looks light and full of air. It's an air prop. So unless you're deliberately, which we are not in the Derrick LIM, but generally speaking for belly dance, we don't covet kind of this heavy drapey appearance. It takes away some of the romance. So we're stepping with the feet, right foot, forward, middle, back, middle. That's taken from folklore, but adapted to Oriental. This appears in Turkish and Egyptian dance. So we want to have this feeling of endless softness. And hopefully the audience can't pick up where 1 8 begins and another 8 ends. We're mimicking the infinity sign here, and we really want that idea of endless energy that never stops or starts. So try and channel that. Be wary of hands that are spreading too far apart. Hands where you have one strong hand, or like these kind of relay arms, I think of them. Be careful about being too jacketed. So this is often a case of, sometimes it's a matter of your grip, but sometimes it can be that you've let yourself roll forward a little bit. So you can try by having the veil be kind of against your, the back of your shoulders more. Think about it, having it there. But this is kind of, the more idea is more air here. Three, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, any direction. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Front, back, front. So that's our veil spotlight for Derrick LIM. Let me know if you have any questions, please. Thank you so much for your support.